When you think of the Masters, you probably think of tradition, right? The pimento cheese sandwiches, those unbelievable azaleas, and of course, the iconic green jacket. But behind all that tradition is a financial machine on a scale that is just mind-blowing. So let's pull back the curtain and really dig into the money behind the Masters. For pretty much every single pro golfer out there, this is it. This is the dream. That green jacket. It's so much more than a trophy. It's a symbol that says, you've joined an exclusive club of absolute legends. It is sports history, literally tailored just for you. Okay, but beyond all the prestige and the history, what's a Masters win actually worth in cold hard cash? Well, the answer, it's probably going to surprise you. We are talking about a financial windfall that can completely change a golfer's life and their entire career pretty much in an instant. To really truly get your head around the sheer scale of today's prize money, you got to see where it all started. Because the financial journey of this tournament, well, it's nothing short of staggering. Get this, back in 1934, at the very first Masters, the winner, a guy named Horton Smith, he took home $1,500. The total purse for the whole tournament was just $5,000. Now, fast forward to 2023, and the prize money has absolutely exploded to $18 million. That's a 3,600 times increase, just an incredible testament to how this tournament became a global phenomenon.
So, that brings us to today. Let's break down this modern-day treasure chest. How in the world does an $18 million purse get divvied up among the best golfers on the planet?
Just take a second and let that number sink in. $18 million. Not only does that make the Masters one of the richest events in all of golf, but it was also a huge jump, $3 million more than what they offered just the year before. And this right here? This is what the 2023 champ, Jon Rahm, walked away with. Over $3 million for 4 days of unbelievable golf. To put that in perspective, that single paycheck is more money than a lot of professional golfers make in an entire season of grinding it out on tour. It is truly life-altering money.
And it's not just the winner who walks away rich. The money just keeps flowing all the way down the leaderboard. A runner-up finish? That's worth almost $2 million. Even finishing 10th nets you nearly $500,000. So yeah, excellence gets rewarded big time, not just at the very top.
But here's the real kicker. As absolutely life-changing as that prize check is, it's arguably not even the biggest financial reward for winning the Masters. Nope. The real win is everything that happens next.
So, is that multi-million-dollar check really just the beginning? The answer is a huge, resounding yes. You see, the true value of a Masters victory unlocks doors that prize money alone just can't open. Winning at Augusta basically unlocks 3 giant perks. First up, the endorsement boom. Suddenly, champions become magnets for huge brands. Then you get a lifetime exemption. That means you are invited to play in the Masters for the rest of your career, guaranteeing future paydays. And finally, you get a 5-year pass into golf's other 3 major championships, which just boosts your chances to win even more.
I mean, look no further than Tiger Woods for the perfect example. When he won in 1997, that didn't just earn him a paycheck, it launched a global empire. That one single victory turned him into an icon. And the sponsorship deals that came flooding in, especially with Nike, they completely rewrote the economic rulebook for what a professional golfer could earn.
Okay, so we know the Masters is a financial giant, but how does it really stack up against the other 3 major championships in golf?
So if you just look at the raw numbers from 2023, you might actually be a little surprised. The Masters' incredible $18 million purse was actually beaten by the US Open's record-breaking $20 million. And the PGA Championship was right there too at $17.5 million. So on paper at least, the Masters isn't always the single richest prize.
But, and this is a big but, the numbers don't tell the whole story. The prestige of the Masters is just, it's on another level. Winning at Augusta carries this cultural weight that unlocks financial opportunities you can't get anywhere else. A dollar earned there just means more in the long run. It opens doors to luxury and global brands that the other majors just can't quite match.
All right, let's zoom out for a second. The financial impact of the Masters goes way beyond just the players. It's a full-blown economic engine for the entire region and, of course, for the club itself.
Think about it. Every single April, tens of thousands of people swarm into Augusta, Georgia. They're filling up hotels, packing restaurants, and spending a ton of money in local shops. The result is an estimated economic boom of over $120 million for the community every single year. For 1 week, this tournament completely transforms the city's economy.
And the financial ripple effect also helps out players who don't even finish near the top. You see, at a lot of regular tour events, if you miss the cut, you go home with nothing. But at the Masters, just making it to the weekend can get you a check for around $50,000. For a pro who's struggling, that paycheck can be a total career saver.
And what about the club at the heart of it all? Well, Augusta National is famously private about its finances, but the experts estimate the tournament generates well over $100 million for the club every year. That's from TV rights, those few exclusive sponsorships, and of course, the legendary merchandise sales.
So, with all this cash flowing around, what's next? The world of pro golf is changing fast, and believe me, the Masters is not immune to those changes. The biggest thing happening right now is this intense competitive pressure. With Live Golf out there offering these monster $25 million purses, the entire sport is being forced to up the ante. So it's very, very likely the Masters purse is going to keep climbing, probably past the $20 million mark, and soon. At the end of the day, Augusta National has the money and the motivation to make sure that green jacket stays the undisputed peak of the sport.
But as we've seen, the money is really only one part of the story. The Masters is so much more than that. It's about becoming a part of a history that includes legends from Bobby Jones all the way to Tiger Woods. It's about surviving one of golf's toughest tests under the most intense pressure imaginable.
And that kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. As these prize purses keep soaring to heights we never thought possible, what really is the ultimate prize? Is it the check that changes your life forever, or is it the timeless legacy that comes with finally slipping on that green jacket?